What's up guys, Violet here, and in today's video what I'm going to be showing you guys is another episode of MYTHBUSTERS, the most popular series on the channel. I say that on every single goddamn MYTHBUSTERS video, but before this video does start and we do go on to get to the myths, if we can go on to break 2,000 likes, that would be greatly appreciated. I've always set a goal of 1,000, but some of these MYTHBUSTERS you've braked 2,000, so we can get 2,000. You guys are amazing. And also hit that sub button if you are new around here. We're like 400 subs away from 40k. Crazy. But anyway, thank you so much for the support, and with all that said and that out of the way, let's get into today's MYTHBUSTERs then. So the first one is a follow-up from last week. Now last week I did a myth where it was you can use your throwing knife with Capri's sting and chuck it just before you go invisible, etc., and you'll be able to kill a guardian. Now I actually tested that many times and it didn't work, and the amount of comments I got on that video saying it does work, it does work, it does work, check out so and so's video, check out so and so's video, it does work. So that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be doing this one first. It's from Space George Worth space, yeah, okay, I'm not even gonna try his name, but he says with the throw knife you can just throw the knife before you turn invisible and take Capri's dot and incendiary blade dot. Each Cami Cakes vid he does it. I guess he means watch Cami Cakes video, he does it. So we tried this plenty of times and I thought it wasn't gonna work, like it's not working, but watch the footage and you guys will see for yourselves. So as you can see, it does actually work. The way this works is the guardian who is throwing the throw knife, the hunter, when they have Capri's sting on, they have to throw the knife literally like a millisecond before they go invisible, and while the knife's in midair, their character will go invisible. It will trigger the effect of the Capri sting, and the person who gets hit with the throw knife will of course have the burning from the blade itself, and it also have the poison from the Capri sting as well. So it does work. So that is a follow-up. I got so many comments about this and I'm gonna follow you guys up. So yeah, it does actually work. Moving on then to the next one from Marby. He says, myth, if you run into a titan with a Sparrow while his jug shield is active, will it kill him? Now this one was quite a controversial one, I guess you could say. We tried it many times. I'm going to show you some of the footage of me doing it, and I'm going to ask you guys something after, so let's take a look. As you can see, there was times where I would kill him and there was times where I wouldn't kill him. Let me know in the comment section below if you think it does work or if it doesn't work, because you know, I'm not really too sure on this. Me personally, I think it does. You just have to hit them in the right direction and with the right speed and it will kill them with the jug shield, but who knows, who knows. Moving on then to the next one from me again. He says, myth, can you damage a Juggernaut Titan if you're using a gun with armor piercing round? We're doing a lot of Juggernaut lately, aren't we? So I actually tested this with a sniper, once without armor piercing and then once with armor piercing. I'll show you the footage and then I'll get back to you. So as you can see, no matter what I'm piercing on or off, it doesn't actually damage the Guardian itself. It just takes the Juggernaut shield off on the first initial shot, and then after that you can just shoot again and kill them instantly. So yeah, it doesn't matter if you have armor on and off, the same effect happens. Moving on then to the next one from Cam RW5. Now this one's going to be quite confusing, but I will explain. He says, Myth, does a memory of Scory artifact affect your grenade and melee cooldowns when running the memory of Fairwinter's artifact, since orbs give you grenade and melee energy? Now, obviously this sounds confusing. So, one guardian, which is your friend, will run the memory of Scory artifact. Then you will run the memory of Fairwinter's artifact, and what he's trying to say is, will it affect the cooldown of the grenade and melee? And a lot of people did reply to this, and I'll get back to you in just a second. I will show the footage, and then yeah, we'll take a look. So as you can see, no, it doesn't work. I know a lot of you guys are going to comment saying Mayhem, it's because you're in Mayhem, it's not going to show in Mayhem, it's not going to show in Mayhem. Trust me, it doesn't work. The amount of people that did reply to this myth saying it doesn't work as well, they've tried it in trials, etc. And it'll be pretty OP if it would work as well. So yeah, sadly it does not work. Moving on then to the next one from Nathan Moore. I'm guessing that's how we pronounce his name. He says, Myth, can secret grenades like Axiom Bolt or skip grenades follow a guardian through the portals on crossroads over the launch pads or over the launch pads? Now I'm not gonna do it through the portals. The amount of comments I've got on my Mythbuster video saying, "Oi Mug, stop showing the portal stuff. We know that only guardians can go through portals, so don't worry, the portals are out of the equation." Now we're moving over to the launch pads on crossroads. So I'm gonna show you the footage and then we'll speak. So as you can see, it's actually really cool. You can actually get tracked by a grenade through the launch pad all the way over to the other side of the map on Crossroads. I wonder what other things you could do with a launch pad. We're going to have to experiment with a lot of them. Hopefully you guys can come up with some crazy ideas with the launch pads. No more portals. We've literally justified the portals. We've done so much with the portals. Portals are out of the equation. Only Guardians can go through them. But the man pads or the launch pads, who knows what can go through them, you know? Because as we've shown, grenades can actually go through. So who knows what can go through the launch pads. I think that is the last of the myth. Yes, it is the last of the myth for this week's? No. See, I can't even speak. That's the last of the myths for today's episode of Mythbusters. Comment down below your guys' myths for the next week's episode. Obviously, if you guys see any interesting ones that you think are really, really good, definitely hit that like button on the comment that you think is a really good myth. Therefore, the myth will get pushed up and it will tell me that you guys really want to see that certain one tested out. I love doing this series. You guys love this series as well. So like I said, leave a like. If we can break 2,000 likes, you guys are literally insane. Like, it's unbelievable the amount of support you put on this series. I cannot thank you guys enough. Also hit that subscribe button if you're new around here. Like I said, about 400 subscribers away from 40k. Crazy to think that. Like last week I was on like 35k. It blows my mind. So yeah, thank you guys so much, and like I said, comment down below your myths for the next episode of Mythbusters. My name has been Violate, and I'll see you guys on the next video.